Hey guys, welcome to BACARDÍ Legacy 2017 Global Finals. We're here on day 2 with the judges, and we're going to get like the inside scoop of how yesterday was. It seemed pretty intense. So we're going to first with Monica. How was it?
Yesterday was amazing. It was really, really tough. It definitely set the standards very high, and it was really amazing to see so many different journeys, so many different personalities, and so many amazing cocktails.
Cool.
So
Are you finding it difficult to judge, or is it pretty easy? Or
it's probably one of the hardest competitions I've ever judged because the standards is so high.
Okay. And over to Frank de Jure, like you won it. You won the whole competition a couple of years ago. So what are you looking for when you're judging?
Well, I'm looking for someone that will take over GN position because now he's the actual winner. But you're looking at someone to represent the brand for a year, to have the time of your life literally during a year and even more because you, from after Legacy, you are involved anyway. Either you're global winner or not, you are in good position to say it as you're here and we competed together. So that's awesome. Seeing the level yesterday made me realize that I was lucky to win 2 years ago. No, that's big. That's big. There are a lot. Each presentation is so different. As Monica said, so many different journeys. Each country has really his own way, his style, his way to talk, and then his own drink. So that's great.
Great. And so Tristan, what are you looking for? What are you looking for when you're judging?
Well,
Are you a harsh judge?
well, I'll let other people be the judge of that. Am I a harsh judge? No, I'm fair. Well, look, primarily a delicious drink. I mean, that's the way the scoring is weighted. It's got to be tasty. So, you know, without a really delicious, tasty drink, where the rum is coming through and the ingredients are in balance, you're going to struggle even if the presentation is on form and the story and everything is there. So that's number one. And then, you know, I think the guys and girls that take it to the next level are the ones that do have the credibility in the story and how they're linking it with the brand, their presentation skills, their technical skills. You place all of that together, and that's where we'll find our winner. Awesome.
And we're going to go to the very snoozy Ian Burrell over here. Sorry.
Sell. Oh, sorry.
So as the rum ambassador, what are you looking for today?
Rum.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh no, no, looking for a good representation of what BACARDÍ Legacy is. It's a good rum cocktail, a good drink that people are going to ask for. Consumers will ask for time and time again, over and over and over through the ages. Bartenders are going to want to make it. It's going to inspire people. It's going to make people say, yes, BACARDÍ is the best rum in the world. That's what we're looking for.
Awesome. And yesterday, was it tough? Was there any was there a couple of drinks that you were like, these are popping? These are drinks that are.
It's really tough. It's really tough when you have to sit down here and drink 19 cocktails for free.
Yeah, it sounds tough. That.
Yeah, it was very, very tough. No, it's tough because the level of bartending, the level of cocktail making was amazing. Some really intricate drinks, a really good use of flavor as well. So it can be tough if you're trying to find the perfect cocktail because one drink, you'll taste one drink, you say, oh, that's absolutely amazing. Then you taste another one, you're like, oh, well, that was a little bit better or maybe a little bit worse. And then it's like you're like a little kid in a candy store with so many different sweets and drinks and everywhere. But yeah, it's tough in that respect.
Cool. And the level's like super high, so good luck for today.
Yeah.
I don't envy your job at all.
I don't envy my job either.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're gonna finally go to Klaus now. Like, you're the local hero. Yeah. So how is it having BACARDÍ Legacy in Germany?
Super interesting. It's a great final, one of the best I saw. I've joined some already, and the level is very high. I'm super curious on the second half now for the second or the next 19 drinks, and it was already super high level yesterday.
Yeah, cool. So, and what about, like, the Berlin bar scene's pretty strong, and a lot of the bartenders are going to check it out. Any kind of things that why is the Berlin bar scene so strong? Like, what's going on here compared to everywhere else?
Because it's a big international city, and a melting point. Lots of international business in here, lots of people coming around, and so of course the bar culture is transported and important also.
Yeah, cool. Right.
But the main city is Munich, in Germany.
We know this. We know this. So Right, we've heard it from the judges. We're about to kick off for day 2. So thank you, judges, for giving me the time to have a quick chat. And stay tuned because we're about to go live with day 2. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show will begin in 7 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin. Thailand's up first. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin. Whoa. I see why they sent me out to warm you people up. Welcome to day 2 of BACARDÍ Legacy Global Cocktail Competition. Yesterday we saw some fantastic performances, really moving, hilarious, and some delicious drinks. What you didn't see yesterday was the promotional campaign from some of our competitors. Speaking to judges who judged that yesterday, we had some perfect scores. Those bartenders will be joining us today on stage to show the cocktail. We know this day is going to be exciting. For everyone at home, and especially home in China, where we had over 60,000 watching in one particular moment, good morning, good evening. Today promises to be fantastic, and our competitors are going to bring it, but judging the competitors are our judgy types up front. So first of all, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Tristan Stevenson, the curious bartender who is an author, also the owner of a couple of fantastic bars, and probably the tiniest boutique hotel in London. Tristan Stevenson. Your applause will get bigger as we go through the judges. We'll come back to Tristan. Our next judge today is a wonderful human. He is the 2015 BACARDÍ Legacy Global Champion, Mr. Franck Didieu. The next judge is, she told me last night, probably the most generous of all the judges. I joke, but Monica is, seriously, is one of the most generous judges I've met. Understanding and talking to her about pour and the time and the effort that those wonderful people do for our trade and our community. You're a legend, we love you. From Himcock, please a bigger round of applause for Miss Monica Berg. Okay, we're getting a wee bit better. Our next judge, this should be easier. Local hero, German influencer, mentor. Many bartenders have learned from this wonderful man, including a previous German legacy champion, Mr. Klaus Rainer, owner of Golden Bar in Munich. And then there was Ian. A wonderful mentor for the global rum community. He is a guy that selflessly gives his time and energy for our industry. The Global Rum Ambassador, Mr. Ian Burrell. Okay, we've done better. This is escalating. It's getting gooder. So I would like to invite to the stage my host for the morning section, Miss Natalia Garcia Rodriguez. Now, we had an incident yesterday, but it's okay. We will get past that today. You are my rum sister. I am your rum brother. Okay, let's work this gender stuff out, and we'll have a good day. So, Natalia, I'm going to hand it over to you now, my dear. Let everyone know what they're in for, and have a wonderful morning.
Thank you so much, Tiki. By the way, thank you. By the way, he loves my second family name. I don't know why. Every single person that is not Spanish is always saying, Natalia Garcia Rodriguez. It's fine, I love it. So, it's been a long journey for the guys. It's been a long journey for the competitors. It's been a long journey for us, brand ambassadors. 4 months working in marketing plans, digital presentations, speeches, outfits. Trust me, crazy time. But this, as we know, the legacy is finishing when you choose to finish it, when you choose to stop it. Yesterday, during the dinner, Adolfo Coma said that maybe tonight and tomorrow, some of them will be upset, will be sad. I would like to say that for all of us, for all the ambassadors, for all the BACARDÍ team, they are already winners. They have already won in their countries, and they are doing an amazing job. So thank you so much, guys, because you are absolutely amazing. So I think we can start, but before, I will ask you a small favor. Because yesterday, one of the guys said that together we are better, and I can see that you are split around all the rooms, so please, can you join the middle of the room? Come on. From up to down, from the left to the right. All together, please. Thank you. I need to take a picture, and I need all of you together. Because there is some people that we are missing here, and I need a picture, you know. Where is the music? Yeah, we need some music. Okay, I can see that you are more or less together, but I need more union. All together, please. I can see 3 places there, 2 there, 1, 3 there. Can you sit down together like more? You are really bad with these things, huh? Juan, can you help me, please? No habla inglés. Yeah, I know they speak English, I'm sure. Okay. Almost fine. Better, yeah. So now, please, smile, clap, sing, dance, wherever you want. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. So I think we can start, isn't it? The first country, it took me a while to learn how to pronounce perfectly the name. He's called Hideyuki Saito, and he's coming from Thailand. So please help me to make a big applause. You have 7 minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hideyuki Saito. It is a great honor for me to be here today. Today, I'm sharing my BACARDÍ Legacy cocktail, La Blanca. La Blanca is the Spanish word for white. But what this represents for me is the cleanness and freshness of past experiences. And I would like to share that moment with everybody here today. I believe that most people have something that changed their lives. It could be absolutely anything, but for bartenders like us, it might be a cocktail, spirits, or even dish. For me, that is this. Yes, it's a tomato. I was born and grew up in one of the busiest cities in Japan. But when I was in junior high, I went to a province called Kumamoto every summer. the reason was not only to visit the family, but also, at that time, I was not a very good kid. I skipped my class very often to hang out with friends and stayed out in downtown until late. My parents worried about me a lot. So they sent me to Kumamoto in hope that I will learn something new about myself. When I first arrived there, I was really surprised. There was nothing. No tall buildings, no convenience stores, even a cell phone signal. It was a real countryside. However, I was stunned by the beautiful scenery. Everything was so clean and fresh to me. They have a beautiful beaches and fantastic food like this. My mom hated this so much that she never cooked with it and even said this was a poisonous. So when I saw my cousin eating raw tomato in Kumamoto for the first time, I was like, oh God, we have to call the ambulance. It took 12 years to realize it is actually eatable and the flavor. It was so clean, juicy, and sweet. It was so good. I fell in love with it immediately. At the same time, my mind was blown. The something I thought was poisonous is this stunningly delicious. That impact was one of my life-changing moments. Since then, I became very curious about food and various different flavors. So I started trying everything, any dishes or drinks that was different or new to me. It was a whole new world. It also became a part of the reason why I'm a bartender today. La Blanca represents that moment and memory of my life. I'm going to start my cocktail with this memory, with tomato and vanilla syrup. This is very easy to make. Just 2 parts of tomato water syrup and 1 part of vanilla syrup. I use vanilla to accent sweet aromatic flavor of tomato and Bacardi. And to balance the sweetness, I'll be using lime juice. This lime juice really works well with next ingredient, which is extra virgin olive oil. This glassy crisp flavor not only goes well with lime and tomato, but also picks up and combines all the flavors together. And next will be the egg white, which I've found works well with oil in the cocktails. It creates silky smooth texture and subdue the high note of acidity. And the main ingredient will be Bacardi Carta Blanca. Like myself, Don Falcone Bacardi experienced a life-changing moment at his age of 15, which was taking the opportunity to move from Spain to Cuba, where he found new possibilities and opportunities in his life. Like back when I discovered the cleanness and the freshness in Kumamoto. And he seized those opportunities. Later in 1862, he created the recipe of this first white rum, which 155 years later is still being used today. This unique dryness and smoothness from charcoal filtration and the cask maturation are what brings the texture and the body of my drink to a perfect balance. Here you go. Now, I'm just going to mix it well to combine egg white and oil, so you can get the silky smooth texture. Here you go. Now I'm going to give it a nice shake. Double strain into the coupe. This last element, sea salt water. This provides a savory taste that works amazingly well with lime, tomato, and olive oil in my cocktail. And I'd like to make it clean, so I won't be adding any garnish. La Blanca represents the cleanness and the freshness of new experiences. I stand here today creating a new experience, which will undoubtedly change the rest of my life. Just like Don Facundo Bacardi used his experiences to make his mark on the world. I will make mine now with this cocktail before you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you my legacy, La Blanca. How did it go? Thank you.
So well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just 2 questions. What is the biggest challenge that you have faced during the legacy?
During the legacy, yeah, I have to say promotional campaign. It's I think all bartenders, it's new. It's new to us. But we are also learning from it, like from the beginning to like until today. It was very I don't know. I learned a lot.
By the way, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes hard time, but yeah, basically I enjoyed a lot.
This is perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So we will come back in about 2 minutes with the next competitor. Thank you.
Bacardi Legacy isn't just any cocktail competition, it's now become one of the biggest opportunities for bartenders around the world.
Bacardi Legacy is about coming together, creating family, being passionate about what you do, and establishing your own legacy.
If you're to win Bacardi Legacy, your life is going to change. Everyone in this industry will know who you are and they'll care about your opinion.
It's pretty special to be here for Legacy. Obviously it's a platform and a springboard into what could potentially come next.
Everyone here is amazing at what they do. They're all at the pinnacle of their game. Keep your spirit, your courage and your passion from cocktail, from life. Yes.
I've been following Bacardi Legacy for years. I mean, it's started in the UK. Back home, it's massive.
But it's not just about making the drink. They're making a drink in Berlin for the Legacy, but they're making this drink all over the world.
My bar back home, the Exchequer, we've got the 2 previous Irish winners of Legacy. So I hear all their stories about how they're part of this family and they get to travel around the world, and it's such a beautiful community, and I wanted to be a part of that network and that family. Hearing their stories really encouraged me to want to be a part of this.
And that's one of the great things about Bacardi is we have this history of fantastic bartenders making fantastic drinks. They're here to be inspired. It's all those things that come together to make Bacardi Legacy something unique and really special.
I'm here with Bacardi family member Enrique Gomez. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So please tell us about the whole family side of what Bacardi Legacy is and how it came about.
Great. As most of you probably know, Bacardi is a family company. It's been run by the same family, the Bacardi family, since 1862. I'm a 6th generation member of the family. My father was a master rum blender, so I grew up in and around a distillery. I grew up around responsible drinking around rum all my life. And one day we were sitting in the office looking at old trade magazines about the industry, and we found that every article every month had a different cocktail competition.
Sure. We have Juan Coronado, the New York, the U.S. ambassador for Bacardi Rums here. He is an amazing, okay, this is life. He is an amazing mentor. Why? Because last year the U.S. won the competition. So now let me introduce you to the next competitor. He's coming from the US East Coast, and his name is Darnell Holguin. Come on, guys.
Hello, Berlin.
7 minutes.
Thank you to the Bacardi family and the extended family of ambassadors for hosting us here in the city. Beautiful, beautiful city. To the judges and my fellow competitors, it has been real dope hanging with you guys in the past couple days. I mean, if you can't tell. And to finally be standing right here behind this bar, I am truly living my dream. You know, we all have dreams, goals, or life plans, and we've all encountered challenges that get in the way of those dreams. Now, if you ask my opinion, you can approach these one of two ways. You can either quit or let it feed your drive. Now, I'm no stranger to challenges myself. You see, I was born and raised in the Bronx, the birthplace of hip-hop. A genre inspired by the hustle and grit that embodied exactly what it was like to live in an area where dreams just wouldn't become a reality. Now, that being said, I do count myself amongst the lucky ones. You see, I was raised by a fiercely resilient woman. My mother, Digna Maria Alvarado, which is actually out there in the crowd today. Where's she at? Hey, mama. Hey, mama. She provided me the luxury to be able to pursue my dreams. You see, she immigrated from the Dominican Republic to the United States to raise on her own 2 first-generation Dominican-American sons. And she would wake up every morning early enough to make us breakfast before sending us off to school and to start working on her small business selling empanadas on the streets. This simple routine, this one consistency in our lives, our breakfast, nourished our bodies and our minds to allow us to get through the school day, because she knew very well that we were not going to touch that. It's horrible. You know, as part of our breakfast, that's right, baby, we live. Thank you. As part of our breakfast, our mother would actually always make us this traditional Dominican breakfast, soñando. Literally translated, it means to die dreaming. It consisted of orange juice, evaporated milk, and sugar. This velvety texture, the sweetness coming from the sugar, and like balanced with the freshness of the squeezed orange juice, I'm telling you, that set me right for the day. Now, my mother's dream was simple. She just wanted to create a better life for her 2 sons. But she also instilled in us the value of understanding where you come from. And she made sure that our Dominican culture thrived within us. Now, her dream was able to be made possible with the help of her mother. See, my grandmother was a revolutionary. In 1962, after the death of dictator Rafael Trujillo, the Dominican Republic was forming a new government. And my grandmother started an organization called Las Ramas Femeninas, or the Feminine Roots. An organization that gave voice to women and created opportunities for future generations to come. And now, just 100 years before that, in 1862, Don Facundo BACARDÍ Legacy was also fighting his own type of revolution. By using a single strain of yeast, charcoal filtering, aging, and blending aguardiente redistilado, he changed the rum industry forever. His legacy endured for his family, just as my grandmother's did for my mother, and my mother's did for me. Now, Don Facundo and I both take inspiration from strong women in our lives. Doña Amalia inspired Don Facundo to utilize the fruit bat as the logo for Bacardi rum. So therefore, I'll take inspiration from my mother and use her favorite fruit, the passion fruit. I created a passion fruit condensed milk by just simply combining passion fruit puree, evaporated milk, and sugar. Like I promise you, it's that easy. The undisturbed tropical aging of Bacardi Ocho brings forth flavors like vanilla and baking spices, which actually, in fact, resemble another traditional Dominican drink called Mama Juana. Mama Juana was a dark rum honey fused with spices and herbs. Got a little taste something. Oh man, I'm excited for you guys. Yeah. Let's see if I can do it again. Yeah. Let's do it. It was all a dream. I serve it to you in a tin cup that was pretty typically found in Dominican households. Wrapped in a Dominican-style coaster that mimics the woven baskets that protects the clay jugs that Bacardi was transporting the rum with. I top this off just as they would when you get a Morir Soñando in the corner store with lots of ice. And I finish it with a mint sprig to bring forth the aromas that are found in the eucalyptus inside Mama Juana. And I crowned it with an orange peel. You see, I want very much to be a part of Bacardi's legacy, but I want very much my dream to uphold my mother's legacy. My name is Darnell Holguin, and it was all a dream. Fuck.
I'm shaking, you know?
Oh, you shaking?
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So, two quick questions. Why did you join BACARDÍ Legacy?
I've been in this industry for about 13 years now, and I've always found myself to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That was me not really entirely understanding where I was trying to go with my life. And at one point, I came to the understanding that, oh wow, I've been progressing much more in this field, and this is something that I actually love to do. I do it every day, and it's a part of my passion. And so I literally just dove right in. And so I found myself in a position in which that I wanted to prove to myself that I didn't waste 13 years.
Cool. And what is the biggest or the best advice that you are keeping from Ana or from Juan from all these months?
The beautiful thing about Ana and Juan is that they know how to find that little diamond inside you, and they'll chip away at all the dirty rock and press that down and let you shine. And they remind me every day to just be myself. And what better way to be than just ourselves, right?
You have an amazing team. So congratulations. We are coming back in about 2 minutes with the next contestant.
At Bacardi Legacy, it's all about making a drink that's going to stand the test of time. And to do that, you need the right ingredients.
People are having so much more passion for the craft of cocktail making. Everybody takes so much time, care and passion with the making of their ingredients.
I use the Oro just to get that beautiful spice and just to carry it right through the pineapple.
In my cocktail, I use a homemade grenadine.
Uncooked pineapple syrup, you can do it at home in your kitchen really easily. All you need is hot water, pineapple juice and sugar.
Because I come from Taiwan, and in Taiwan we do have the traditional black tea. The taste is just like that.
There's art, there's science, there's history, there's all kinds of things, and geography that comes into it, because we're seeing much more use of indigenous ingredients, and it makes the whole thing very, very exciting.
I'm judging the semi-finals. It's very interesting because you meet a lot of amazing bartenders and you get to see their personalities, both through what they present, but also through what they serve you in the cocktail. At the semi-finals, we judged 19 drinks a day. So basically it's a 6.5-hour session.
Participants have to create a unique cocktail, and they're going to get judged not only on their performance on the stage and how great the drink tastes, they're going to get judged on the inspiration, the name, they're going to get judged on how they've established it in the industry, whether consumers are asking for it, whether bars are willing to sell it. It's the awareness of the drink on social media, in traditional media. It's quite a holistic package, and actually it's all about establishing not a drink, but a legacy into the future.
Okay, so now I'm here with last year's global champion, Mr. Jian Chen. Welcome. So, man, your last 12 months must have been crazy.
Continue. So it's been an amazing week. Amazing events, amazing speakers. I would like to say from here, thank you to the organization, to Lab 5, to all the German team, because you are just incredible. So thank you so much. And the next country is special because, as I told you yesterday, we did a kind of masterclass in Barcelona this year with the Southern Europe and Eastern Europe team. And I found someone who was the most Mediterranean guy that I ever met from Eastern Europe. yeah, my face was like, okay, you can be Spanish or Italian or whatever, but not Ukrainian. So please help me to welcome Dimitra Colomiet. you have 7 minutes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Guten Morgen. It's a great honor for me to stand here in front of you in a Hall of Fame. My name is Dmitry Kolomyets, and I am from beautiful Ukraine. Nowadays, life became very intensive and busy, with huge open alternative how you can live it. The world changed a lot. And do you know how many choices person does per day? 5,000 every day. People say making choices isn't always easy, but you always have a choice. But what if you don't want to make a choice, at least about something tasty? Let's imagine you had a hard day. You stop at my bar. You look to the cocktail menu. No, wait. You don't need to choose the cocktail. You only say to me, hey, mate, just make me something tasty. And I will answer you, sure. But first, let me tell the story of something tasty. People always are looking for the right choices, but who decides what is wrong and what is right? Let's say the place of our birth. I was born in Ukraine. Remember the story of BACARDÍ palm, El Coco? It overcame wars, earthquakes, and fires, and became a symbol of eternity of Bacardi. Ukraine survived all as well, and I'm sure it will overcome everything, because Ukrainians has a very special something in their blood. It's hard to believe that Ukraine and Cuba has a very close connection one to another. Have you ever noticed the number stated on the bottle, 1862? This is a year when the hymn of independence of Ukraine was created. And what? Cuba was the first country who in 1991 recognized the independence of Ukraine. Coincidence or destiny? I do believe in destiny. That's why my most important ingredient of something tasty is the Bacardi Carta Blanca as a symbol of eternity and friendship of nation. For the Ukraine and for the Cuba. People always are looking it for the right choice. But in Ukrainian, we have tradition. When you was born, you have to make a choice at first time. The parents gave you in front of you a different subject and ask you to choose. So my parents gave me a book, a toy, a pen, and a bottle. And you know what? It wasn't a bottle of Bacardi. It wasn't a bottle of apricot drink. And I chose this bottle. And my parents thought, he should be a botanist. Fortunately for all, I became a something tasty man. That's why my next ingredient of something tasty is the apricot brandy. As I'm making my parents happy that I almost botanist. Before I became bartender, one day on the street, the bands of hooligans hit me very hard. At the moment when I found myself bleeding on the ground, I thinking about right choice. Why did it happen with me? Did I choose the right way? Now, every day, I look at the mirror and see the scar on my face. It reminds me that I always have a choice to follow my own way, no matter what. That's why my next ingredient of something tasty is the yuzu puree as a symbol of bitter and sour moment in my life. A few years ago, life of my country changed a lot. Ukraine as a nation just started to breathe. Thanks to Bacardi, Ukraine has a huge progress because this is my country, this country when I was born. That's why my next ingredient is lime juice as a symbol of freshness and new achievements. One year ago, my dream became true. I had a chance to travel to Bali with my girlfriend. I remember we standing on a volcano top and meeting sunrise and drinking pineapple juice. I proposed her to become my wife, and she said, yes. Guys, I'm the luckiest man in the world because she chose me. Guys, that's why my next ingredient of something tasty is the pineapple juice as the symbol of unforgettable moments in my life. And I want to mix all my choices, my challenges, my memories in the one story, the story of something tasty. Love? Love is the only way. And I want you to enjoy a perfect cocktail with the soul, a drink which creates the trust between you, my guest, and me, the bartender, and gives the both a power of something tasty. When life gives you limes, just grab BACARDÍ and make something tasty. And I'm standing here, doing for my country, my future life, my family, my wife, and my legacy. I have done my choice. And what is yours?
As you can see, Ukraine is here. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Natalie.
This is the Mediterranean guy that I said before, from Ukraine. So you spoke about Ukraine, about your country, about your culture. Can you tell us how is the bar scene there?
The bar scene there, 1 year ago, there was started the amazing festival for the bartenders. First time in Ukraine, this main of Barometer. Maybe you hear about this one. So this year, the Barometer will start at third time. I would like to invite you to the Kiev to meet with Ukrainian people, because Ukrainian people, we are very cute, very open it, and you feel it, because every bartender, he's the owner, he's the host of bar. And I want to meet you to Ukraine, and you will see.
They are from your fan club, isn't it?
Yep.
So, continuing with the culture, can you tell us what's your attire about?
This typical Ukrainian scenes. It means that Ukraine is a greenery city with more flower, more birds, trees. It's only the Ukraine also that greenery city like Berlin. And it's a handmade of my wife.
Good
She's
job.
made it for me.
So thank you so much, Dimitro.
Thank you, Natalie.
Good luck.
Thank you for attending, dear judges, dear guests.
So we are coming back in about 2 minutes with the next contestant. Thank you.
Hey guys, so first backstage interview of the day, and we're here with...
Hi guys, I'm Hideki Saito, representing Thailand, but actually I'm Japanese. Well, I'm very excited.
So we've got all of Thailand.
The people who supported me. Howdy.
Hello.
How was it up there? Was it good?
It was
So-
awesome. It was awesome. I'm
Last
so relieved
year-
now. So I did everything.
Like a weight off
2 years ago,
Yeah.
actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's the trip been like? What's the journey been like here to Legacy?
It's been awesome. I also competed last year. Then this guy beat me at the Thailand final. So
Now this guy's here looking after you for the week.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, he's got the inside scoop then, so he can definitely look after you. He knows exactly what's going on and how to look after you.
That's a very good thing, actually. Yeah, I'm learning from him a lot, and he was here before. So he knows a lot of things.
Yeah. Cool. So, man, hope you enjoy the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Hope you've had fun.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to seeing the top Ocho tonight. So happy.
Yeah, definitely.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
We're done.
Give a big round of applause to Anton Martaplas coming from Belarus.
Can I start?
7 minutes now.
Dreams. Everybody has dreams. And who can help you to achieve a goal, to get through all the difficulties? After your mom, of course. Yes, a friend. Sometimes we need a simple punch from a friend to fulfill the dream. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anton Martaplas, and I represent the Republic of Belarus. Today I have the pleasure to be a bartender, and I will make the Simple Punch cocktail for you. This year, BACARDÍ Legacy is held in Belarus in the third time, and all this time I moved to final. I didn't get to the top 3 twice, but I didn't stop to move to my dream, even for a moment. Day by day, slowly but surely, I was coming near the aim, and all this time, my friend Ilya supported me. Who else, if not a friend, will support you and give the simple punch to action? Bam! Come on! Go ahead! Me and my friend are filthy rich. Just imagine 2 wives, 5 kids, 2 dogs, 2 houses, 6 bicycles, 2 kickboards, and Sony PlayStation with 2 working DualShock controllers. And when I'm obsessed, my friend ready to stay away from all of this treasure and be with me 25 hours a day. Creating the world's first premium rum, Don Facundo Bacardi had a lot of trials and mistakes. And all this time, he was assisted his friend, José León Boutelier. Together, they wanted to create not just the high-quality distillation product, but also the legacy. And when it was needed, Boutelier said, I will help. Do it. And the Bacardi company was born. Inspired by this, we set a goal to create the cocktail that will be easy to replicate anywhere in the world. And I hope it's take its place in the Bacardi Legacy. For me, it's not just a cocktail. It's a story full of different feelings and emotion. The heart of my cocktail is Bacardi Carta Oro. Rich taste of vanilla, caramel, almond, allow this rum to be combined with thousands of other ingredients. And each time, Bacardi sounds in a new way, surprising with its versatility. For me, gold symbolizes friendship. Extra dry vermouth give aristocratic dryness, elegance, and new colors. And only a friend can tell you, slow down, man, in a dry and elegant way. Vermouth Bianca, it's like a joyness and a party in the middle of the flower field. Essential oils of lime give a gentle bitterness. As a bit of farewell with soft beds, keeping the warmth of our lives. As Freud said, sometimes a cucumber is just a cucumber. And there are no any association with our strong male friendship. Cucumber taste rises freshness of rum to the next level. Choosing an ingredient that will be easy to find anywhere in the world, what we need. Oolong syrup, give the balance to the cocktail and fills it with creamy nuts. And it's not more difficult to prepare the syrup than make a cup of tea. We face obstacles on our way all the time. Someone can tell you that it will be so hard or it's not possible, and even there is no more point to do it. Yes, partially it's true, but life starts when you step out of your comfort zone. Moving forward, we become stronger. The goal is set, the decision is made, and who else, if not a friend, will support you and give the simple punch to action? Bam! Come on! Go ahead! The Simple Punch Cocktail! Thank you!
Thank you so much, Anton. Now we know that a cucumber sometimes is just a cucumber.
Yes, absolutely.
It's good to know. Come here with me. I will not bite you. So, just quick question. Do you think that your life has changed before to win Legacy in your country?
Yes, absolutely. They already changed.
In which sense?
With chance of friendship with all these guys, with all these 38 countries, with all these guys who 1 year ago I'm just following on Facebook. Today I can speak with him. It's changing right now.
And how do you see your future after this competition?
Absolutely amazing, I think.
This is a good sign. Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you very much. Love you all.
Thank you. We will come back in 2 minutes. you can go to the toilet, have a coffee, enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Hey guys, how are you? We're just in our first break now, so I snagged this guy, Richie Irwin. So Richie, who are you? Where you from? What you doing?
Hey guys, what's happening? My name is Richard Neil Irwin. I'm the brand ambassador for Asia, Middle East, and Africa. So we're out here in Legacy again. I got an awesome big crew with us.
Yeah.
Big team of brand ambassadors, competitors, and a few guests that we've brought out at the same time.
So because you've got such a big crew, well, let's talk about BAs. Like, what do BAs actually do out here? What are they're basically, they're everything. They go through the highs, the lows, the celebrations, the commiserations and stuff.
Well, tears, no sleep, chiseling here.
Yeah.
I think the guys are, BACARDÍ Legacy is all about like we always talk about this 4 to 6 months journey, and part of that is the brand ambassadors in market are the guys that are out there just also working hard, helping with the marketing, driving their competitor, organizing shifts, and phoning their brand ambassador rum sisters and rum brothers from other sides of the world and organizing shifts. So this whole week is like the culmination. It's like the end of this incredible 6 months journey. And the guys come in and have a bit of fun, but at the same time, just like the competitors get no sleep.
Yeah. Probably less sleep, right?
Yeah, because they're normally the ones like me last year that are walking on the side of the stage, like wearing holes in the concrete, freaking out, biting their nails. So.
But you said you're not so you're actually looking after 5 brand ambassadors.
Yeah, so I mean, I come from a whole hub market, which is Asia, Middle East, and Africa. So we have some incredible competitors and markets here. We have Israel, we have Bangkok, Singapore, we have Dubai, we have India. And all of these markets, they all have our great team of brand ambassadors. Some of them are ex-winners, like incredible ex-winners. Like India, we have Pavan, who's the competitor, but then we have Manmohan, who is a past Legacy top 8 finalist in Moscow. So we have these incredible teams. Israel's going to go on any second, and Noam is going to be kind of helped out with Bar Shira, who was a top 8 finalist from last year.
Last year, right? Yeah. So how crazy is the brand ambassador scene like backstage? Like what are you actually doing for the guys?
Well,
I mean, in my year, you were tying mint leaves.
Yeah. I remember we had a competitor, old Eric Ballard, and we tied mint leaves 50 different ways just to find the perfect one. So I saw Alan Kavanagh upstairs with from Ireland, literally tying 50 different variations of his mint variation in his cocktail, trying to get the perfect one. I saw one of the guys from Europe, and they were doing a fennel and a fennel with a bow, and they were, is it a bow? Is it this? So there's a lot of prep that goes into it, but at the same time, I mean, right here we have the team from Japan, and they're making sure their ice is ultimately perfect. So that continues all the way through. I'm sure there's 20 brand ambassadors outside that are also focusing on redoing the marketing presentation again. So practicing. So yeah, constantly.
So you're basically like their life coach.
You could say best friend, life coach, rum brother, hangover friend. The guy that's going to get you. It's everything. Your suit done. I spent the morning shining cocktail equipment. Very happy to do that. Making glassware, cocktail equipment's perfect. It's like your bar back, your best friend, your shoulder to cry on, your rum buddy, all in one package.
Cool. So with your 5 BAs, are they all got your guys on lock?
Yeah, I think so. I think the guys, at the end of the day, I think there's not one competitor that doesn't come to BACARDÍ Legacy Global Final anywhere in the world that's not here to win it.
Yeah.
That's here to, they got their game face on. They are super, super focused. So, we work for an incredible rum brand, and part of that is, it just having a good time, but they serious, and they focused, and all of them are really kind of really focused on getting through these first few stages. That's it, and tonight's the top 8.
cool. So what I want to try and do later on, if we can, is I want to grab you with your entourage.
Awesome, yeah. So I'm looking forward. I got a couple.
We'll go live with them and see what everyone's
Perfect.
been up to and how everyone's keeping it.
Loving it. Yeah, great.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Richie. Cheers, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to come back in a few minutes with the next competitor. Cheers. Action. Okay, so now I'm here with last year's global champion, Mr. Jian Chen. Welcome. So, man, your last 12 months must have been crazy. Like, tell me about it.
It's been amazing and crazy both same way. I mean, I've been traveling around and pretty much every month have 2 weeks, 3 weeks in town and just keep out there and explore. I would say I met tons of people and been in lots of different cities, experience different culture, food and beverage. So it changed my life, and I've been learning so much that I never thought I would be able to reach. So yeah. So what will everyone this week kind of be feeling? How will they be kind of like getting ready for the finals? I would say stay focused. Like most of the competitors, I think they all already like put lots of effort to be here. So I'm sure they are nervous. I'm sure they are excited. But I would say stay focused and also enjoy your week, enjoy the vibe, the competition, get this chance to know lots of people, and then just shine on, just do your best and rock on the stage.
Well, as you said, my name's Sandra Lawrence. I have a magazine together with my husband called The Cocktail Lovers, and we were actually very honoured to be named the best cocktail spirits and magazine in the world recently, so that's very cool.
So you're very qualified then to tell us what is a great cocktail.
A great cocktail, actually, it depends because it's a personal thing. But for me, I think great cocktails it's about your palate. And that's what this is great about this competition. For me, a great cocktail is not about 12 ingredients in a glass, it's about simplicity. And that's one of the things that we're seeing coming through with trends for cocktails, that, you know, you'd have like 24 different fruits in a glass before. Now I think that people are becoming much more confident to allow the ingredients, or maybe because we've got great ingredients, to allow those ingredients to shine through. So for me, a great cocktail is about simplicity and having the elegance for the drink to breathe. So people have been a bit braver with their choices of ingredients, and I think that people are becoming much more into local flavours. So even in London, you might have people foraging in London for local ingredients, but if you go somewhere to the Philippines, you'll have people using indigenous ingredients. So I think that that's really interesting for flavours in a glass and how they bring new light to the same spirit, really. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing in this competition, because you'll have one spirit, but it's going to be interpreted in so many different ways because of the people from all over the world.
There's lots of like kind of cool cocktail trends happening in the minute. Like, what are a few of your favourites, or what are you noticing that's happening around the world right now?
Okay, there's lots of things. We've got things like lots of sherries. We've got a lot of lighter ABV cocktails. So that's things that people still want to drink, but they don't want to go out and get completely drunk, shall we say. So it's about drinking more responsibly. So we've got longer, lighter, fresher drinks. We've also got things like tiki, which is great fun. I think that, yes, it's fruity flavours still, but it's just cocktails should be taken seriously, but when you go to a bar, it's about having a good time. So the tiki element is always great because it makes everybody smile when you get a glass coming to you with bits of, you know, fruit hanging over them and things like that. We also see a lot of fermentation that's happening in cocktails. So this is, how would you say it, fermented drinks being used in very clever ways. So you've got a lot of old techniques that are coming back. Just like you're always going to have a trend for classic cocktails. You'll get experimentation, but everything always goes back to the classics. And fermentation is another thing like that is very old, but it's being reimagined by a lot of creative bartenders.
Awesome.
So one of the other things that really is important, and this is worldwide, I think, that people are having so much more passion for the craft of cocktail making. So once before you'd have people just getting syrups from bottles. Everybody take so much time, care and passion with the making of their ingredients. So you'll get homemade syrups, grenadines, you're going to get brines, people using all kinds of creative and clever things, liqueurs, even distilling their own spirits, some of them, that they will then use that to bring into the cocktail. And it's great because it means your personality is in there, you've got your creativity, you're bringing something new to the cocktail making art, and it really is an art. Sometimes people think that cocktails are just things that are just thrown together and it's luck. It's not. There's art, there's science, there's history, there's all kinds of things, and geography that comes into it, because we're seeing much more use of indigenous ingredients, and it makes the whole thing very, very exciting.